Well, some shenanigans happened level 1, and right now we're literally zoned me away from my minions. So yeah, it's quite annoying that happened, but at least we got 2 kills, which is amazing, right? And puts our team really ahead. The Hakarim decides to force the play, and then Nidalee comes, and because Hakarim forced the play, Twitch gets the kill, and then I don't sidestep the Nidalee spear sadly, and I have to burn flash as well. And there's a huge wave crashing into us, and we have to reset because otherwise they're just gonna get dived. Alright, I have quite a big wave under my turret, but when I see Twitch overstepping and I know that I'm hitting level 7 from this wave, so I start fighting the Twitch, and then I didn't expect the Zillion to even be here yet, so Zillion just slows me down and I just get to run down. Hello guys, and welcome to this video. In this video we have an insane team comp, but the problem is our team know each other, and because our team know each other and we're quite toxic to each other, it doesn't give me good vibes, but let's hope everything goes well, right? Our team comp looks so amazing, even though that allies are so toxic to each other. I feel like our team comp is just way better. We have a Zillion top, which is quite annoying because I won't be able to play bot side. Also we have Nidalee, which is quite free also, right? And Tristana mid lane. Like, I don't see any way of us losing this game, to be honest. Like, we have Yoni top, Hakarim, Vladimir, Nilah, Rakan. Like, we're so stacked. We should be dominating this game, but let's see how it goes. Well, some shenanigans happened level 1, and right now we're literally zoned me away from my minions. So yeah, it's quite annoying that happened, but at least we got 2 kills, which is amazing, right? And puts our team really ahead. Sadly, the bot lane is gonna be so difficult to play because, yeah, we're literally getting zoned out from minions. You're not able to even get experience because Rakan is not here. Like, good thing that Soraka is tanking these free caster minions, making the wave push back to us a little bit faster. So that's an upside, but in general, the game became so difficult. Also, we need to be cautious of Zillion missing out on the minimap consistently. And we're gonna be getting poked down by Soraka so much because we're level 1 and Rakan is still level 1 as well, and we missed out on so much early game experience. Twitch actually resets after pushing the wave in, so yeah, we're gonna just match his push. That's really good for us because right now we're gonna get a free reset, which is huge. Also, Rakan gonna have free roaming window and it can influence the map as well, so it's a win-win scenario for us. Also, we're gonna get a long sword and a refill wall, which is gonna be amazing. Right now, sadly, our miller goes down to the Soraka roam, and he's gonna be quite upset about it. And of course, die for SS, and yeah, a little bit of toxicity, but it's fine. It's fine. We're still chilling. Even though our minion is a bit toxic, our jungle is a bit toxic, we're still chilling, and we're in a way better spot than we were. Our top laner is winning top and killing the Zillion, which is amazing. Also, I took some heavy trades against the Twitch because Rakan was coming, so I wanted to make him a bit lower so we can all-in him a bit easier. Sadly, the Twitch just backed out because I had vision, so that's quite unfortunate, but we have a refillable and we're still in a wonderful spot. We froze the lane and we get rewarded by a Hakarim gank. Of course, the Soraka just flashes away and the play is kinda over, but when the Hakarim decides to force the play and when Nidalee comes, and because Hakarim forced the play, Twitch gets the kill, and then I don't sidestep the Nidalee spear sadly, and I have to burn flash as well. And there's a huge wave crashing into us, and we have to reset because otherwise they're just gonna get dived. And then Nidalee actually comes in and she almost kills me, but I make it in time and I actually reset. But sadly, from that Hakarim gang, the game became way harder for us because we lost so much minions bot side. Alright, I have quite a big wave under my turret, but when I see Twitch overstepping and I know that I'm hitting level 7 from this wave, so I start fighting the Twitch, and then I didn't expect the Zillion to even be here yet, so Zillion just slows me down and I just get to run down. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, to be honest, but yeah, the Zillion died top and ran down straight bot. I should have paid more attention to the minimap and I shouldn't have gotten caught by this. But yeah, also Rakan is roaming non-stop, leaving me in the lane, which is not ideal either, and we're missing out on a lot of kills. At least I'm only 18 CS behind, which is not too bad taking consideration that the Zillion is coming here, that the Hecarim screwed up my wave early. But yeah, this game I'm not gonna be the carry. I just hope that my team gonna carry me, because the Yone got so fed. The problem is Hecarim is a bit useless, but it's fine. I mean, it's Hecarim, maybe he can actually get some picks and come back to the game, so we're still chilling. Also, Vladimir got fed against Tristana, so right now they really want the spot. Hecarim starts another terrible skirmish and he's forced to R out, and then of course, because we don't have a wave bot lane, we follow that play and we try to salvage it because we're not losing anything from this. Of course, Vladimir tries to salvage the situation as well, and then Twitch comes and he R's, but we just E away, and then Vladimir just gets run down and Tristana gets a kill. Right now I just preemptively R because I don't want to get poked down even more, and yeah, I didn't want Nidalee to actually go on me because we have Zillion beside her, so automatically even if Nidalee dies under the turret, it doesn't matter too much. And right now Veyon is literally pushing the top tier 2 turret, which is amazing for us, and on top of that Tristana is bot. So what do? We don't go bot lane, instead we just continue pushing the mid lane. Of course Rakan is roaming top right now, but it shouldn't matter too much. Ooh, Twitch got 450 gold shutdown from Yone, which gonna make the game way hard right now, but at least we're getting some gold mid lane. Of course Rakan comes next to me and takes my 63 gold from me, but it's fine because he's helping me push out the wave, and we're getting so much pressure mid lane right now. Nidalee comes back after taking my dragon, and of course I back out as well. I make sure to dodge the spear this time, and I'm staying for another wave because I don't want to sell the longsword. Also we get a pick bot, but it's a 1-for-1, so it's kinda meh. But yeah, right now our goal is to push in the mid wave and make sure that we're putting ourselves in a great position, right? So we just push out the wave, and after we push out the wave, we're gonna look for a reset to buy a collector. It's quite annoying right now that Zillion is staying mid, but right now I just wanted to literally pressure the map, right? And by pressure the map I mean ulting them and making sure that we're not getting the turret plates, right? That I've put them in really difficult choices, right? But at the same time I noticed that, oh okay, Twitch uses flash, I almost die here, but I'm fine, so that's good. I also noticed that Yone is not going bot, so that's a bit really bad macro play by the Yone. And what you should do when your teammates are making bad macro decisions, you should always ping them back. So I did that, but like I think Rakan, no, actually Rakan pinged him back, not me. So this game actually not playing too well because I should have picked Yone to go bot lane and to collect the bot tier 2 turret instead of continuing pushing top lane, right? So I should macro manage my team and make sure that we're staying in the correct positions throughout the game. So quite a big mistake from me, but it's still fine. We're doing great. Even though that the Twitch got a shutdown of 450, it's still fine. We're still chilling. The problem is their team comp is literally surrounded against Twitch to keep him alive, right? They have Soraka, they have Zillion, right? So Yone giving 450 gold shutdown to the Twitch makes the game quite a bit harder. At the same time, the Yone is not pressuring the bot lane and not pressuring the turret. Instead, he's going for tier 3 turret, which is a big mistake, and Rakan is supporting his decision. So it's quite difficult for us to play the game because of Yone's decision making, and at the same time we got camped quite a bit, and Hecarim made quite bad decision making because he's frustrated as well. So the game is quite difficult right now. Zillion being quite obnoxious, trying to stun us, but we dodge it, and then we try to look for a pick on him, but Hecarim oversteps, and then I try to save Hecarim, and he actually survives, but then Nidalee just flashes forward, and yeah, that's another double kill for Nidalee. quite unfortunate. And right now I'm hovering him, seeing his name, like what's going on here, like why is he just playing so aggressively for no reason whatsoever, like just scale, chill, and we win. But at the same time, Yoni is grouping all the time, which is really terrible for us, and instead he should be splitting bot side. So a lot of bad macro decisions, and like I said, whenever you see your team making bad macro decisions, you should always try to micromanage them. So from being really ahead, we're in quite desperate situation right now, where we're literally trading Hecarim's life for a dragon, and then yeah, Vladimir tries to go in, but it's quite difficult to find an angle, because even if I find 2-man R, it doesn't matter too much because Zillion can just stun me, and my team has quite difficult time to follow me up. Also, Yone is not split pushing and consistently grouping when enemy team comp is literally made around grouping. So in mid to late game, our goal is to just play split 1-3-1 and make sure that the enemies never group, because Zillion can never match the Yone. But because we're non-stop grouping and non-stop fighting as a team, it makes it quite difficult for us to actually play the game. So you always want to play to your team comp strength and don't allow enemies to play around their strength. So right now their main character is Twitch. He is the most fed member, he's the most obnoxious player to deal with enemy team. So how do you deal with that? Just by split pushing. Vladimir is ahead, Yone is ahead, just 1-3-1 and they can never match us silent. But no, we group and fight as 5 each time, and each time it doesn't go well. Also, our Hecarim is level 10 and he's quite behind, and as you can see, like he's going for quite dangerous plays, so we need to avoid that. We need to avoid grouping and we need to just split push, and we win the game by doing that. Hecarim looks for a gank angle, and of course I'm down that. I go for Soraka, I just run down the Soraka, and I'm quite happy. She's only 220 gold, but I'm still happy with that. So we take those, and right now of course Vladimir wants that juicy 500 gold shutdown on the Twitch. So we're probably gonna get it because Zillion is there. Oh, Zillion actually ours, and our Rakan dies, but we probably get the shutdown, and we get the shutdown on the Vladimir. This makes the game way easier right now. We get a huge shutdown on the Vladimir, which is gonna help us quite a bit. I'm pushing in the mid wave, but my team randomly decides to fight in the jungle, and we don't have any vision on where we are, and suddenly we see them all appearing in the jungle. So Hecarim already blew his R, Rakan is forcing an engage, and I can't do anything about this, and my team is just getting run down. My Vladimir is getting caught non-stop, we're grouping non-stop, he's blaming Rakan. I get hit by the Nilah spear, but it doesn't matter too much because I have a huge mobility with my E's. So right now we're in horrible spots, so they can do Baron. So to prevent them from doing Baron, I'm literally pressuring the mid lane, and because I'm pressuring the mid lane, the Nilah is constantly matching me and we're unable to do the Baron. But right now we're looking to do a Baron, and of course I'm not gonna be allowing them to do that. I'm gonna be pushing the mid wave and punishing their Baron instead. The Baron is quite slow, so we don't have enough time to actually finish it in my opinion. But right now I shove in the mid wave, so even if this play doesn't go our way, we still have a backup plan, which is our mid wave, enemy mid lane, mid wave getting denied. Of course I flash forward, I go for a Nilah, I try to run it down, but it doesn't go well, let's just say that, because Zillion has R, and we couldn't even kill the enemy jungler due to the Zillion. The R angle was not ideal and it felt quite forced, so I'm quite frustrated with this game because of how it's going, because Yon is not split pushing, and yeah, right now I'm even typing, which I don't do too much, because right now the Vladimir got on my nerves, because Twitch literally got the bounty, he got his help from the Zillion, and the Vladimir says, oh, Nilah is so bad, like what can I do against enemy team comp when our team is consistently grouping and making sure that we're playing to our strengths, right? So yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm a bit frustrated with this game, but it shouldn't be impacting the game outcome too much. Twitch is pushing top lane right now. I don't know why he's doing that, but that's great for us because we're getting mid turret, and we're actually getting the pressure on the map, which is amazing. And right now we keep the minions and we continue pressuring the map because Twitch is not here. But when I get stunned, but I'm still trying to get the turret, of course I back out and make sure that I don't die to the turret, and then I just get run down by the Twitch a bit, but it doesn't matter too much because I can just flash away and I have quite huge mobility, and I just back off. We're in quite good position. We can have 2 inhibs down, like I mean we can get 2 inhibs down right now because we're both open, but instead again we're playing for the enemy team's strength, right? So literally I get R'd out by the Tristana and I try to look for something to happen. Right now it's so obnoxious to play 5v5 into them, so I try to push in the mid wave and I try to look for some inhibs instead. Of course enemy team gets another Nash, and at least as a compensation we're gonna be getting the dragon. This game is so frustrating because I can't find a single angle. I try to R the Tristana, she just R's me away. I try to look for a pick on Twitch, the Zillion R, the Soraka heal. It's so annoying to play this game, and it's so frustrating because the hacker is behind and the team is also typing nonsense. Which is quite annoying to deal with as well. So right now the game is in a horrible spot and we need to split push. Vladimir needs to go top lane, Yone needs to push bot lane, and we're good to go. Even if they have Baron, I can hold mid, no problem. Just don't group and we win this game. Yone gets caught bot lane and then we're forced to fight again. And we don't want to take 5v5 fights. What do? We keep fighting. We keep fighting. Of course I just oh my god, the hacker just gets melted by the Twitch. All we have to do is not group and split push. And what do? We group. And yeah, also Hecarim didn't go tabbies, so yeah, I see a lot of Hecarims going CDR boots, but when their main carry is literally Twitch and the only threat is Twitch, I feel like tabbies would be a better option. Right now, of course, we're fighting for our life, but doesn't matter too much. I look for a really good R angle, but doesn't matter because it's Soraka, because it's Zillion. They're all really like high level 15 literally, and yeah, the game is quite difficult. I don't know what I could do different this game. Maybe I should be the split pusher and never group, because I can't group anyway because enemy team comp is so difficult to deal with, and we lose the game. Of course, I'm considering to honor Marakan, but when I realized that he was obnoxious to deal with, so I decided not to honor him, which I don't do much. I always honor someone, but this game, I felt like no one deserved an honor, which doesn't happen too often, but in this game specifically, it was like that, because our Vladimir went for really risky plays, right? They didn't split push, they didn't 1-3-1, right? Of course, it's my mistake, right? Because I didn't micromanage them, I should have just micromanaged them. Also, everyone was so frustrated at the start of the game, which is a really big indicator that should be dodging this game. But our team was so good, I felt like there's no way we lose this. Also, it's a Zillion top, like, I know it's gonna be really annoying to deal with both sides, but afterwards it's quite easy, right? Also, because of what happened level 1 and we didn't get the lane prime level 1 and Hecarim then ran down our lane, like so many things went wrong that was out of my hands. But at the same time, I could have influenced this game way more, right? I should have picked my team, I should micromanage them more, but I didn't. And because I didn't micromanage them, we made so many mistakes that could be prevented, and we could easily win the game if we just approach the game differently, if I micromanage them differently, right? So yeah, usually I skip through these losses, but this one I felt there's a lot of learning opportunities, right? Because definitely this game was not one-sided, definitely we could have won this game, but we needed to approach it differently. and it's really important to review your own games and make sure that you notice these mistakes. For example, not micromanaging Yone, not micromanaging with Vladimir, not telling them what to do, right? That's how I could influence this game, and that's how we could have won. But instead, I just went with a flow, which you never want to do. You always want to keep the games in your hands. So I felt like this game is a bit humbling for me, right? Because I couldn't do anything, let's be honest. Like, I couldn't look for any angles, I couldn't outdamage the Soraka heals, I couldn't deal with Tristana that niddly one-shotted me, or the zillion slows, the zillion revives. Like, it was really difficult for me to do anything, but I needed to approach this game differently, and I needed to make sure to micromanage my team and tell them what to do, where to go, or where to be on the map at certain points. And if I did that, I would get plus 29 OP instead of minus 23. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice rest of your day.